Welcome to part 6 of the tabletop build. Well, I got the lumber here laid out and I'm getting ready. Right now I was kind of setting up, trying to look at the grain pattern and trying to match the best I could with what I got. And I think I did all right. Here, let me take this off the stand. Let's take a look here. Alright, what I did here is we got a crack coming in and I made my line coming across where I need to cut it off. Originally I made my mark here, but I decided to come back 1 extra inch to give myself an extra inch during the square up process. But what I did is I looked at the grain pattern coming right here and bringing it down in so that that matches, and that kind of follows through all the way up. And I thought that would look like a pretty good grain match there. So when this gets all, jointed and squared up, I can glue it. Then I looked at this one and I kind of lined up the board off of this where this kind of dies in. I took this grain here and I brought this in so it kind of comes to a point. Trying to match this out so that when this comes up, this becomes invisible. It kind of looks like one giant slab. When you come down here, as you can see, the grain's still matching pretty decent. Blends comes in, looks like it's one piece here. And then this is where my cutoff for my length of my tabletop. That's just crayon. That's not a void. It's actually crayon. So come across. I looked at this pattern in here where this comes down. Made sure that this kind of lined up. Kind of make it come to a point. Got a little bit more of the sappier wood here instead of the heartwood like this one. But I think the grain, you can see how this widens. So I think I got a pretty good grain match. I mean, I had some extra length board here that I was sliding up and down, and I made my mark where I think they look the best. So my next step now is to cut my marks. Alright, that's going to be the top. Now we got to domino everything in. Then we're going to glue them up, squeeze them together, and let them sit. Alright, what I've done now is I set up the domino. I changed the cutter bit from a 5mm to an 8mm. I am going to put in 8mm by 40mm dominoes. dry fit this.